When a visionary entrepreneur meets an engineer obsessed with precision, something extraordinary is built. Today, I'm joined by Shubam, Aggarwal and Siddharta Banerji, the co-founders of the Luxe Developers, the duo behind RAK's most ambitious luxury landmarks, Oceano and La Mazzoni. Welcome to this exciting new episode of Property Pulse, powered by Real Estate Market Times, and I'm your host, Jatindeep Chandani. Let's get started. Now, both of you come from very different worlds, one led by vision, one led by precision. How did this chemistry end up in a business?
So we met long back, around 15 years back, while we were working and trying to find our career and all those things. There we got connected, right? And we always were passionate about what to do, to build a future, to build a business, to get into entrepreneur thing, to try our skills before in the market when we come into the real industry. So this is where we started. We know, so coming forward from the job itself, we came to starting with the startup, then coming into the big scale of business. There we traveling different parts of the world, looking into things. So one thing that matches our vision and interest is the art, the creativity, the how do I say, the lifestyle, the living of people, how it could be better and all those things. We were always be curious about, let's make something which we can think about, we are not finding it yet.
Right.
So this is where we align together.
Right. You could have launched your project anywhere, it could be Dubai, Abu Dhabi or any other part of the world, but you launched in Ras Al Khaimah, right? And you launched before Ras Al Khaimah became a buzzword. So how did you find out about Ras Al Khaimah? Tell us that story.
So I'll tell you, when everybody who comes in UAE first, everybody tries to come in Dubai, right? So it's all same with us also. We came here to spend our time and we like the Dubai vibe. So we try to find something in Dubai to start a project here. At the same time, we got to know that things are happening, something is happening in Marjan Island, in Ras Al Khaimah. And there were a lot of people you'll find at that moment, everybody will tell you, oh, it's just a noise, it's just a hype, there's nothing gonna happen. We can't, if we are starting something in Dubai, we will be 1 out of 100. Means in Dubai, I know every 15 days something new is launching.
Yeah.
But if you have to make a benchmark of your name, the project that you want to showcase, you need to be at a point where everybody is going to look at. So when we launch Oceano over there, when we were reshaping the design and all those things going over there, there was nothing else to compare about. There was no luxury project at all in the entire Emirate. Now we can see a lot of big brands are coming over there, the hospitality groups, the big developers are coming over there. But when we started, there was nothing at all.
Right.
So that was the right time to make a dent on in the market.
Okay, and so when you're building something new, how do you balance great design with smart practical thinking? So how do you make sure it looks beautiful, but also it works beautifully? How do you manage this? How do you balance it?
When we're building something, our thought process is not like a developer. Our thought process is more like a consumers.
Right.
Because being a developer, you just limit yourself. But being a consumer, sky is the limit. So you can prepare whatever things for yourself.
So if you can stay there, that's how you think. So it's been a fascinating journey for both of you. Now you've built homes that are sort of defining the skyline. You're one of the first entrants into Ras Al Khaimah, and you're just getting started, right? What's the bigger dream now? When you hear about Luxe Developers 5 years from now, where do you see yourselves?
Like when we started Oceano, it was very clear that it should be a benchmark, it should be a landmark for the area. It made it, it's still there. People, you know what happens when people start something, they try to repeat the success mantra. We want to make every project a landmark into itself. So whenever any new project comes from our side, people will always be amazed to wait what exactly is coming up. So that's the lifestyle, that's the confidence, that's the luxury we want to put in the market. Means if you see something coming from Lux, there's no compromise.
Yeah, we always think about the uniqueness. So whatever the project we are coming with, it has to be unique from the previous one. And we make sure that we are not in hurry. So we have always vision of anything, any dream of any project.
So you want to build that trust in the market that anytime a project comes out of Lux, it is luxury. So we are now in the last section, and it's also my favorite section. It's a rapid fire. So Shubam, one word that defines Ras Al Khaimah right now.
Upcoming downtown Vegas.
Upcoming downtown Vegas. Wonderful. Right. Siddharta, innovation or tradition? What shapes your work more?
Innovative in traditional way.
So, Shubam, a city whose energy inspires you.
Always Dubai.
Always Dubai. Same here. There's no energy like Dubai.
There's nowhere else you find.
Siddharta, which defines or what defines your brand more? Logic or emotion?
Emotion is always there, but it has to be logical.
Logical. Right. Good answer. Now, this question is for both of you. What's one non-negotiable principle in your partnership? Shubham.
No compromise in quality and trust.
And trust. Same answer.
Yeah.
And that was Property Pulse, an exciting conversation with two young entrepreneurs. It just goes to show when two dynamic young entrepreneurs come together, they don't just build projects, they build landmarks. And this was another episode of Property Pulse powered by Real Estate Market Times. This is your host, Jatin Deepchandani, signing off until next time.